Welcome to College Conversations, with Weslee Lauder, PlugInLIVE with Weslee Lauder. Auntie, where's your favorite auntie? How's it, Megs? How are you, doll? We're chatting to Heike from the Rhodes College of Performing Arts, or Department of Performing Arts, and we're going to be chatting to Heike about what they have to offer the world of performing arts. Hello, Noah. How are you, darling? And this is our second last college conversation, which is great. I mean, I hope we did a good thing, chatting to people, doing a bit of a round table, finding out about the institutions. It's really cool. And hopefully, if there are prospective students out there that watch this series, I hope that it helped you a little bit, dolls. Heike, hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Wesley. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you for asking. Welcome to College Conversations.
Thank you
It is
very much. Thanks for having me on it.
you're so welcome. Sorry about last week and all the gremlins that decided to creep up in the theatre. How dare it?
It's fine. We're used to it.
Of course. Listen, Heike, I mean, obviously, we've got a couple of viewers that are watching right now, but they log on, log off, and it's really exciting because we've got this wonderful little series that people can log onto and watch and find out about what colleges and drama departments and performing arts schools around South Africa have to offer in a few short snaps. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's get right into it. Where is Rhodes situated, the drama department?
Yeah, we in the town of Makanda, previously known as Grahamstown in the Eastern Cape.
Yes.
So it's a small town in the Eastern Cape, but it's a very special town because it's the host town of the country's National Arts Festival.
Yes.
So once a year, we have the privilege of hosting people from all over the country and the world. They come here, they flock together, they party, they enjoy the arts, and they have this week or 10 days of experiencing the arts right here on our doorstep. So that's what's making the town very special. And I would say that for students who are interested in studying drama, this is a perfect place to be because really this festival is on their doorstep. In fact, right now I'm sitting in the theatre of the Rhodes Drama Department. It's called the Main Theatre. But
Yes.
this theatre is used during the National Arts Festival time to host very high-profile national and international productions. So
Yes.
our students really get an opportunity to watch and to experience works either from an audience perspective or a performer's perspective or a technician's perspective. And I think that really equips them very well for a theatre scene or festival scene. As you know,
Yes.
most of our country's theatre scene is driven by festivals. So by having this big festival here, right here with us, our students get a great opportunity to engage.
That's amazing. We'll get on to that now, Heike. I just want to say hello to the people saying hello. There's Archie and Jonathan Rocksmith, the Jonathan Rocksmith, saying hello. Very nice to see you on here. Thank you for tuning in. Tell me something, Heike. What I want to know is that you are obviously part of the drama department. Does the drama department hold auditions for students to get in? So if there's any prospective student out there listening, this is what you could expect if you wanted to potentially study drama or be in the dramatic arts at Rhodes.
Yes, we don't actually. That's the good news, very good news to people. So it's an interesting concept because we actually, even though we're a drama department and have a high output, we're part of a BA program. So we form part of the humanities department. Yeah. And we have the belief in our department that apart from preparing people for obviously the theatre industry, we also believe that everybody in the world really should have a chance to experience or study drama because we believe it's a life skill. So for that reason, we try to be as inclusive as possible rather than exclusive. And we don't want to exclude students through auditions. So yeah, right now we actually have 140 first years. And the reason for that is because we allow, if you get into the university, you can automatically get into the drama department. Later on, when you do your honors or whatever, then we do auditions, but not for entry level.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's very, very interesting. And is there any specific criteria?
We have the university. The university has criteria, certain points, and to be very honest with you, I don't know what the points are. I mean, it's quite a complex sum made up of all sorts of components. So as soon as people get into the university program, they can automatically get into our program. There is a criteria in the sense that you can't do drama on its own. So if you want to have, if you want to do drama with us, you have to choose other subjects. So in your first year, you actually have to do 4 subjects. One of them will be drama, 3 other subjects. And those subjects can be history, they can be politics, they can be sociology, they can be psychology, music, fine arts, all the humanities subjects as well as law. You can also do law. We've even had once a BSc student who did drama. So you can really diversify by doing drama at Rhodes.
Amazing. So would you say that that's what makes Rhodes, I mean, we're speaking from drama department specifically. We're not talking about any of the other subjects that Rhodes University offers. But do you think that apart from the fact that you host or that the National Arts Festival is on your doorstep, does that, coupled with the idea that you could potentially choose drama as a subject, make your department very unique? Or are there any other sort of things that contribute to the idea that Rhodes is a unique department where people can potentially study at or study through?
Yeah, so this packaging of multiple subjects is definitely one of our unique points. One of our selling points. And I just want to elaborate on that a little bit more in the sense that, so somebody could major in politics, but with a drama background. Or somebody could major in, music and have a drama background. But on the other side, we can also have theatre practitioners or performers with a background in politics or background in history or journalism. So it just enriches people incredibly. And then later on, and I'll speak about that a bit later, but one can also then specialize. So we have the 2 sides. You can do your undergraduate as create a broad base, and then in your postgraduate, you can really specialize. So that's one of our strong points and what makes us unique. Another thing that makes us unique is that we're the only drama department in the country that has 2 companies affiliated to us. And the reason for that is that there are no professional companies in the Eastern Cape, really. I mean, there are some, but quite far away from us in the urban areas. So we see those companies as a stepping stone for students. So we have, the one is UBOM Theatre Company, and the other one is First Physical. And they are affiliated to the drama department. So students can get access to, it's like an in-between phase, they're ad hoc companies, so they're not fully operational, but students can take part in those companies and then gain experience after they've studied, before they go before they leave town. So that's also very, very unique. Another thing I would say is that we are very well known to produce cutting-edge theatre makers. So our department is known for sort of making edgy work and for experimental work in many ways. And through that, we foster very strong theatre makers, people who can work from a concept to the product and do that themselves and perform in it themselves as well. So in that way, it's quite unusual because we're not so maybe commercial. We're more focused on kind of experimental work. And another thing is that we seem to produce very good teachers. A lot of our students are sought after as teachers either at schools or at other universities. So that seems to be a strong point. And then the last point is that we're very strong in community engagement. In fact, Rhodes apparently it's a leader in community engagement, and the drama department is playing a very strong role in supporting the university in this endeavor.
But now I can tell me something. What qualifications do you offer? So, okay, cool. So now we've discussed it. I want to come and I want to study. I don't know. I've gotten into the humanities department, but I really want to specialize in drama. So I do my psychology and all those other subjects that I have to do, but I do my drama as well. Then we carry on, and I carry on, and I specialize sort of like in the dramatic fields. What sort of qualifications do you offer on a sort of entry level basis, and then like, you know, undergraduate basis, and then sort of like onto a postgraduate basis?
Yes. So the only undergraduate course is a BA degree. So it's a 3-year degree. And you have to do that by majoring in a number of subjects. So as I've said, in first year, it's 4 subjects that you have to take. In second year, 4, and in third year, 2. What's very nice about it is you don't have to do drama from first year right through to third year. So you can either get a taster, so you can enroll in first year for first year drama, and then you can drop out and take another subject.
Oh, wow.
You need to have 10 points by the end of your degree in order to get your degree. So that's the one thing that we offer. And then we have an honors degree. And again, it's it's our 4th year, but it's a separate degree. So at many universities, for example, if you do a vocational drama course, it's a 4-year undergraduate degree. At Rhodes, you do 3 years undergrad, and then if you want to do a 4th year and you want to specialize, you can do an honors, which also gives you yet another degree. So it's kind of a nice package in the sense that you can build up your degree portfolio if you want to. And then in the honors course consists out of 5 papers, or really what it means is 5 specializations. But we offer quite a range, so I'll just quickly list them. We offer design, acting, directing, choreography, physical theater, creative writing, arts administration, and performance studies, and dramatic literature. So there's about 9 options, and you'd have to choose 5 of those 9. Okay. And so then you can really do a drama boot camp. So from your broad-based undergraduate, you can go into an intensive 1 year where you really step up and you engage with the deep drama-related stuff. Yeah. And then we have, if you really want to go further academically, then we have a master's, and that master's is either like a written master's, but we also have practice as research masters, where you really mainly do your research through practice.
Understood. For those people who have just joined or who are part of watching and catching up with us later, we're doing in College Conversations, we're chatting to Rhodes Drama Department at the moment, and with Heike, who is, forgive me, Heike, but how are you affiliated with the department?
The HOD.
Heike is the HOD of drama at Rhodes. Please forgive me for not knowing that. I'm going to be taken over the polls for it later, but it's all right. It's so wonderful to chat to you because, I mean, look, I've been to the Grahamstown, well, at that stage it was the Grahamstown National Arts Festival. I had so much fun there. I've debuted some of the works that I'd choreographed and also written there. Tell me something. You mentioned a couple of subjects that students take. Oh, forgive me. Let me just quickly go back and finish what I was trying to say, which was, if you just tuned in, we're chatting to Heike, the HOD of the Drama Department at Rhodes, and we are chatting College Conversations, where you can basically just get a little bit of a snippet as to what sort of quick FAQs there are that you can dive into if you have a difficulty going to do, you know, on-site visits and stuff, especially now with the pandemic running rife in South Africa. Heike, thank you for letting me babble on. I just want to know, you spoke a little bit about subjects. What other subjects do people take? So I'm doing Drama 1. What sort of subjects are there in Drama 1 that I could potentially take?
Yeah, so in Drama 1, you don't have a choice. You do all the subjects that are, you know, part of the course. And we start in the beginning of the year, we start with movement studies, or we've changed the name now to physical theater. It's not dance. It's more like just embodied expression, really. So because people sometimes run away, they say, I'm not a dancer. You don't have to be a dancer at all. As we've said, we accept everybody, really. Yes. And then you also have to do voice work, obviously. And again, voice is not singing. Voice is voice for speech, spoken voice. And then in the second part of the year, for the first years, they do theatre making, which is a very exciting course. You do it in groups. You start from a concept to performance, and then eventually it turns into a public performance. And then we have our theory courses, and we try to really merge our theory and our practice. We have this ethos at Rhodes where we believe the two are not separate. Theory and practice always hang together. And it's really theory of practice, theory of performance, theory of theatre. Yeah, that's what we do, first year level. And then at second year level, we move on. Again, still you do your theory, you do your physical performance in the first part of the year, and then you can start to do specializations. Then you can actually start to choose. And the choices are between design, acting for young audiences, and physical performance. So in the first part of the year, you do your broad-based physical performance, and then you can specialize. And all these courses are part of public exhibition. So whether you do a design course, or whether you do acting, we do it for the public. So, and the acting for young audiences, for example, is children's theatre, and we invite schools, and our students get a real life experience into a very lucrative part of theatre making, namely children's theatre. So, and then we move on to third year, and now you can really start to choose. So at third year level, you can choose 2 elections, which we call electives. So it's either directing, writing, it's design, choreography, site-specific performance. Did I say directing?
Yes, you did.
And also arts administration. So, and that's the course. So we go from a very broad-based, again, perspective to something that's a bit more narrowed down, yet not full specialization. We keep that specialization for the honors. If you really want to go into performance and drama, that's when you have to do your honors, your 4th year.
Of course. Now, Heike, one last question, please. If I wanted to get hold of you or get hold of someone at Rhodes or do a little bit more research for myself, how do I do that? Do you have any contact information we could potentially get?
Yes, we have a website. Yeah. So you can just go www.rhodesdramadepartment.ru.ac.za. So that's the main source, and then you'll find our names there. You'll find my name there. You'll find the contact details there.
So that's can just directly email you if they needed to ask you a question or whatever.
Yes, they can directly email me. So my email address is h.gehring. I'll spell it Gehring @ru.ac.za.
Oh, amazing. One last question before we go. I just want to know, tell me a little bit, because Rhodes is also in the middle of, and I say this with respect, the middle of nowhere. You know, it's so far out from the big cities. So is there student accommodation available?
Yes, lots. Yeah. Yes. We have student accommodation on campus, and then of course there are lots of digs. You know, students have like apartments or houses, or I mean the whole town it's a student town. Maybe I should have said that actually from talking about where we located. It's very much a student town. So I think that's the beauty of it. And interestingly enough that you asked this, Weslee, because we have a lot of students from the cities. And I always ask them, you know, some people come from UCT, from Cape Town, and I say, but do UCT's on your doorstep? Why come all the way here? And they want to experience this kind of unique setting. But also I think because it's a student town, you can really be a student here. And what's also beautiful is that our university is quite small. So there's a wonderful interaction. Students can really interact with students from other departments and form very, very strong bonds. I know of some of our staff members who studied here and who say they're still in contact with their peers from a particular time, just because you form such strong bonds. I would say bigger than in a city. So yeah, and it makes us super. That's why we can be experimental as well, because you have time to play in many ways.
One last thing, let us see that beautiful theatre. Show us the lovely theatre.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, wow. The reason why is because I haven't seen the inside of a theatre for 7 months. My word, what life.
I know, that's why we thought I'll use the theatre as a setting, because I haven't made work in the theatre either in quite a while. So we're all longing for the theatre.
Yeah, it'll happen. Heike, it was so lovely to chat to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And well, are you in the process of accepting applications?
Yes, very much so. Students must
Amazing.
apply. Yeah,
Okay, good.
we're very much looking forward to people applying. Yeah.
No time like the present, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Exactly. Thank you, Heike. Have a wonderful evening and have a fantastic rest of 2020 if we don't speak to you again.
Thank you, Weslee.
You're
You
welcome.
too.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
So, darlings, that was chatting to Heike, who is the HOD of Rhodes Drama Department. So lovely. I've been to Rhodes many times at the Grahamstown at that stage, Grahamstown National Arts Festival. I remember some of the work that I had written, some of the work that I've choreographed, some of the work that I've co-directed and directed has been on the stages there, and it was so lovely. And I love Rhodes. I love Grahamstown, which is my kind of now. So if you want to have a squiz at their stuff, you're more than welcome to have a check. And if it's for you, prospective student, then go ahead, hit them up. Go and study. Be amazing. Don't let the virus get you down. That's a lot, darlings. And remember, before we go to war, let us first have a spot of tea. Wasn't that Winston Churchill? Bye-bye.